Hey guys! Oh, so sorry about last week. For some reason, Movie Maker decided to play a prank on me. And just wasted the 2 to 3 hours I spent editing when I could have been doing homework. Very important homework, because I have exams in less than a month. Movie Maker just wanted to make fun of me. It just wouldn't publish it. It just went, no. I don't wanna. I'm really disappointed because I filmed that tons of times and it really annoyed me. Just a bit. Ugh. And I broke my digital camera. I broke it 2 weeks ago. I did tell you in my last video, but not as if you saw that. But I'm not going to bring my issues to the TheSpidermonkeyMafia. Let's forget it. Let's roll on with because I missed last week, I'm just going to do a quick recap of what I said. What was last week's question? Last week's question was to pick an area and time that all the Cullens would like. I'm just going to not explain this, just run through it. You can probably guess, because I think some of the Spider Monkeys said what I wanted to say anyway. Carlisle and Esme would be in the 80s time, just hanging out, having fun. I imagine Mosley and Emmett in modern times, either 90s or now, because there just can't be any other way. I imagine Alice in the 60s, and Jasper would want to be with Alice, so be then, but he wouldn't feel that comfortable there. He'd want to be in, American Civil War time. And Edward, Bella, and Esme would want to be in Victorian times, but Victorian England, because that's the only Victorian time I know. I don't know Victorian America. No, was it? Don't get into conversations, just... So this week's question is, if us Spider Monkeys could be Twilight characters, who would we all be? Did I say Cullens or did I say characters in the question? Characters, yeah. It's gotta be characters, because Shannon said I'm Seth, and he's not a Cullen. I'm loving my choices so far. I'm so far Seth and Tanya. Get me! Oh. Yeah. Allie, I chose to be Mike, the female Mike, just because she's so funny like that. You know, we all love Allie because of her random thoughts and everything, and that's just like Mike. I'm sorry, I keep hitting my calendar. Yeah. Shannon is Alice because we all know Shannon as Alice. She just is Alice. She's the persona of Alice. Stephanie Meyer saw Shannon in the street and just thought, oh my god, Alice! Yeah. She just is Alice. Brittany, I chose you as, don't take it the wrong way, as Victoria. And I don't mean in the bad guy way, but I mean I don't know how to explain it. Just the subscriber I've picked to do something for is called Berry Cobbler, I think. So, either message me on my personal account or comment, because I reply to all the comments anyway, or try to, if it's within this week. Yeah. But basically, I can't draw. And don't ask me make a Twilight video because my movie maker doesn't like it for some reason. It's so weird because when I'm making it for my personal channel, it's fine. But when it's for the TheSpidermonkeyMafia, it's like, no, don't be daft. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to get it fixed. I'm gonna have to do something about it. I'm gonna have to buy some editing software. It's alright, be all good. Be all good. So message me, Berry Cobbler, with your requests. I don't know what you're going to ask me to do, but I'm sure it'll be great. Or if you want to ask me a question, you can. Anything, apart from... Hey, Brittany challenged me, and it basically was, if the Cullens wasn't vampires, what would they be? So I've done it job-wise, what would their job be if they wasn't vampires? Edward would be an accountant for some reason. He's just so intelligent. And he'd be like the other side of the desk, like, you want a loan? But yeah, please. What's the interest on that? 50%. Oh, okay. You know, I bet he gets a lot of money off commission, if you know what I'm talking about. Bella would be a lawyer. We should be one of the murder mystery people, where, you know, like in those type of TV drama series things, where they find out the whole story and you're like, it's them, it's so obvious it's him, or is the answer too obvious, so it's them then. And she would be the one that would just go, oh! And she would just know who it was. It's like, but you wasn't at the store Friday evening, was you, Matilda? You know. Rosalie would be a model, working it down the catwalk. Work? Oh. Emmett would be an ice road trucker. Jasper would just be like, you want to see my medals? How awesome are they? Yeah, for some reason. Alice would be a fashion designer, simply because Alice is awesome. And they would be the best clothes ever, and I would so buy them. Yeah. Carlisle would be a doctor, or a nurse, or some kind of vet, maybe even a vet, but something to do with caring for people and helping them, or animals, or whatever. Esme would be a carer as well, like going around working in old people's home, or something like that. Yeah, pretty much. I know she said I don't have to do Bella, but I kind of did Bella, didn't I? Oh well. I'm not going to do Renesmee. No. No, I like Renesmee. Yeah. My spider monkey challenge is to tell me which of the Cullens you would prefer to go on a date with, or go on a day out with, if you would rather be a girl or whatever. Whatever. Which one you would rather go out with, basically. Like on a date or on a day out. I'm just repeating myself. I'm totally confused with these right now. There should only be 4, shouldn't they? So, yeah. I think I've said yeah enough times now. Jessie! Could you do that for me, please, Jessie, when you finished all your exams and stuffy, wuffies, thingy-ma-bobbins? This better work. Otherwise, my camera is gonna die for real. No, Movie Maker's gonna die. Movie Maker. Funny story for you. The moon. I go out every Tuesday night just to hang out with my mates and stuff. And the moon just was absolutely massive. Like, beyond, it was just huge for some reason. It was like 4 times the size it normally is, and I don't know why. Well, it must have been closer during the orbit or whatever, you know. I was walking back. Because it got higher in the sky, it didn't seem as big. My mate was like, oh, can you remember before? It was like this big. And it was like, well, not really. The moon was hardly this big. It was funny at the time. Yeah, but you can imagine it, can't you? Like, the moon is this big. Not really. Okay. Just laugh. Go on. Do it. I'm rocking, I'm a madman, woman. I'm sat in a corner, even madder, talking to myself, even crazier. Bye. Oh.